What up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jess. Welcome back to another Madden 18 video. Today we're going to talk about and take a look at the new veteran and flashback content that was released. Now, if this video goes on ahead and gets 500 likes, I will go on ahead and release this video tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern instead of tomorrow. I will be opening up 16 flashback packs, and if we get 500 likes before 11 p.m. tonight, I'll go on ahead and I'll let the video fly. If not, we'll release it tomorrow. But there was a ton of new flashbacks that were released today, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at them. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in total. We're going to see which ones are on the block. We're going to talk about which ones I want, and you know, we can discuss which ones you guys want in the comment section if you guys are you know, eyeing any of them. So we're going to look for flashbacks, which is right over here. So first we're going to take a look at the right tackle, Michael Schwartz. And there's a handful of him up already for 250K. You go on ahead and get yourself a right tackle, Michael Schwartz. So let's go on ahead and take a look at him. He has me confused for a second. He has 88 strength, 94 run block, which is really, really good, 95 pass block, which is really, really good. So he's definitely a monster at blocking. 95 impact block, 95 awareness, 89 stamina, 62 speed, 67 agility. The card looks monstrous. The only flaw is that he does have the chemistry that does not help him at any of his pass rushing. Well, he's not a defensive lineman. His pass blocking or run blocking ability, his impact block, his strength, his awareness, like none of that stuff goes up from move the stick. So that's unfortunate. But if you do get your hands on his card, he looks really, 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 really good. Would like to see him with secure pass blocker, but you know, outside of the move the sticks chemistry, the card is really good. I mean, he's got almost 95 at both run block and pass block, and has 95 impact block and 95 awareness. This card is very, very, very good. We're going to take a look at JPP. I will be, you know, passing on that card because my offensive linemen are all, you know, pretty much set unless I get like a 99 or 98 or something like that. Let's see if there's any JPPs up, and there's a handful of those going for about 230 a pop. Take a look at them, and JPP usually his cards usually play pretty well. 82 speed, which is good. Not great, not like Clowney great, but you know, 82 speed is good. It's decent. 87 strength, 88 acceleration, 95 tackle, 91 block shed, 88 power move, 94 finesse move with the play rec of 94. Blanket coverage means you'll be able to get this card plus 2 finesse moves, so you can boost that finesse move up to 96. Card looks good. I'll be sticking with Clowney. I still have Aaron Donald as well, but the card looks pretty good. Pretty good. And like I said, JPP cards usually play very well. Like something about JPP cards that they usually just end up, you know, dominating. Next up, we have a 95 overall free safety McCourty, and there is a handful of those up as well. Now this McCourty is bringing to the table 92 speed, 93 acceleration, 95 play rec, 84 tackle, 93 man coverage, 93 zone coverage, 92 pursuit, 80 hit power. His hit power is very, very low, and I definitely want my safeties to hit hard. I need them to force those incomplete passes. I need them to break up, you know, just passes over the middle, and every once in a while they'll go on ahead and lay the wood and force a fumble. His man coverage, though, for a safety is insane. I mean, wow, 93 man coverage for a safety that's unbelievable. If you are the type of person that likes to cross man or put your safety to man somebody up, definitely the type of person you would want on your team because he's damn near a cornerback and man coverage. Play rec is very high. Speed, I would like to see a little faster, but 92 is okay. You know, it's okay. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world. But again, I would just prefer more hit power. We obviously have Sean Taylor, so we'll be passing on that. Next up, we have Mike Evans. Now, Mike Evans, is going for about 300K. 95 overall. He does have toughness chemistry, which is rather boo-boo. 90 speed, 90 catching, 82 elusiveness, 95 spec catch, 97 release, 90 route running, 94 catch in traffic, 91 jump. Now, because of toughness chemistry, you can't get his route running up to 91. You can't get his catching up to 91. You can't get anything higher than what his attributes are unless you do the training chem for the Bucks or you have Coach Madden. This card looks pretty good, but the chemistry is awful. But you don't get a Mike Evans to be blazing fast. Usually get him because he's a possession guy, somebody that can usually count, going over the middle, going up and getting the ball. 6'5", he's very, very, very tall. Usually a pretty good run blocker too. Let's take a look at that. His run block is 76 for a receiver. That's pretty good. So his run blocking is pretty good. I'm stacked at receiver, so this is a card I will not be getting. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. Next up, we're going to be looking at Haloti Hanata. Let's go to program. Flashbacks. And this Haloti Nada is going for 350K. He does have the read and react chemistry. And that right there, folks, is going to increase on his power move as well as zone coverage. But, his zone coverage isn't really going to do anything. 67 speed, 95 strength, which is excellent. 93 tackle, 94 block shed, which is really good. 94 power move, which is really high. 79 finesse move, 95 play rec, and 95 pursuit. Which one would I take out of the two here? I think secure tackler is very, very, very important, especially for a D tackle. If I had to choose one or the other, I'd rather go Poe, even though he has that awful toughness chemistry. But a secure tackler is just so good. It's so good. It's damn near just as soon as you get your hands on them, they're just down. But Haloti Nada, fully maxed out. You're able to get that power move up to 96. If I'm mistaken, I apologize, but I believe read and react increases your power move. You could get that up to 96, and that's about it. Everything else is going to stay the same. If you got Von Miller, you can bring his block shed up to 96. Ton of strength. Looks like an amazing run stuffer. Looks like a very, very good card. I possibly might be getting that card. I have snacks at D tackle, but I might be getting Nada. We'll see. We'll see. That's not a card I'm not ruling out. The card looks, pretty good. This card I 100% want, and I will be getting. It's Janikowski, who's been selling for about 700K plus. Now his kick power is at a whopping 96 right now. Before this card, the highest kick power is 94 Zerline, and this card is just going to be a huge safety blanket. A kicker that can kick very well is just that. It's a safety blanket. As soon as I pass, the 38-yard line with Zerline, I already know I'm in field goal range. With this card, you can probably kick a no-win field goal from about the 39, 40-yard line. He can probably make about a 60-yarder because Zerline can make about a 57, 58 no-win. And this is a card I will be getting 100%. I'm actually hoping I pull him in the packs, I'm getting, because kicker is, like I said. Oh my God, GG Elgato. You guys see what I got to go through with this Elgato? You guys seen that? Seen how it was just pulsating right there for no reason? Oh my gosh, Elgato's buns. But a kicker is a safety blanket, man. It is definitely something that you want to spend up on because it makes all the difference in the world. You'll be surprised on how many times I just get bailed out from being able to kick a field goal from so far because, I have the top kicker in the game, and this is no exception. 100% getting this card. Next up, we have Hecker, who has 94 pump power. Now, he's actually not on the auction house right now, but he has, again, 94 kick power with focus kicker. Oh, yeah, and I forgot, Sebastian Janikowski has clutch kicker, so he cannot be iced. Janikowski has focus kicker, 94 kick power. Allen, the kicker I already have at punter, well, not the kicker, the punter I already have, has 94 kick power. So there's really no difference between the two, except Hecker having focus kicker. Outside of that, there's no difference. But I might go Hecker, and that way I can just start Janikowski, and he can kick all my kicks. And then whenever I want to manually sub in Vinatieri for the slow kicks, you know, his chemistry might be active. I might get Hecker. It depends. But the punter I already has the exact same kick power, so there's no difference. Last but not least, we have Melvin Gordon, who is going. Well, he's a 96 overall. He's the highest offensive player that was released. And Melvin Gordon right now is going for 400K. We take a look at him. He has moved the sticks, which is going to increase his juking ability. 94 speed, 94 agility, 93 acceleration, 96 carry, 93 spin move, 93 elusiveness, 85 truck with the juke move of 94. So high juke move, high spin move, really good speed, high agility, high acceleration, high carry. Card looks really, really, really good. I'm probably going to pick this card up and try him out for a gameplay. I wouldn't necessarily spend 400K on him. Well, it depends on what the other guys are going for. I would have to take a look because I'm not sure. I think, but Bo Jackson is, you know, probably still the best running back in the game. And he's probably like, what, 300K? So, but, you know, if you want to try new cards, the card looks, you know, really good. It's just, you know, I just think there's better options. Right now, we're going to take a look at the veteran cards. And we're going to scroll down. Veterans. All right, so today there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 veterans that were released. And we're going to start off with the tight end, Kyle Rudolph. So, Kyle Rudolph has 81 speed, 80 strength, 74 run block, 94 catching, 90 release, 90 route running, 92 catching traffic, 92 spec catch. Very tall at 6'6". Very tall. Very slow. Not the best run blocker. Pretty good release, good route runner, good catching traffic. Just, you know, rather slow. But he's a big target. 6'6", definitely a big target. Can't go wrong with the big target. Next up, we're going to take a look at Derek Johnson. All right, so Derek Johnson is going for about 250. We can take a look at this man's backside. 85 speed, 95 awareness, which is great. 94 tackle, which is good. 95 play rec is amazing. 86 block shed, 93 pursuit, 90 zone coverage with a hip power of 94 with his blanket coverage, so he's able to add to his finesse move and man coverage. Hip power is good. His block shed is just very low at 86. And if I'm going to go on ahead and get a middle linebacker that's not a user, because he's too slow for a user. You know, you can get, you know, a Deion Jones or even a Ryan Shazier. I don't even mean like the newer ones. You can get a flashback, you know, Shazier, which is, you know, a lot cheaper, you know, and be able to cover more ground. You want block shed, right? If you're going to leave them on his zone, you want block shed. That block shed is just too low for my liking. Like, it's too low. You know, and running is OP. A lot of people run the ball. A lot of people. Last thing you want is somebody that you can't really trust with being able to shed for you. That's just, you know, his run block is just too low for my liking. You know, if you want to go in there and scoop him up, by all means. But just know that there are going to be situations where he's not going to get off a block and is going to frustrate the hell out of you. Next up, we have the best person they released. I mean, clearly, 94 overall veterans, Garcon. 91 speed, that's Usain Bolt-like. 94 catching, I mean, that's Randy Moss in his prime. 87 elusiveness, that's damn near Barry Sanders. 91 spectacular catch, Calvin Johnson. Right here, 88 release, just call him Chris Carter Jr. 91 route running. If that doesn't say Jerry Rice, I don't know what does. 93 catch in traffic. It's Marvin Harrison-esque. And a 92 jumping. This card is godlike. I mean, he's everything it is you need. If you want a veteran, if you pull a pack, that's the card you want to hope for. You don't want anybody else. You want yourself a Garcon. No bias, by the way. No bias. Next up, we have a 95 Max Unger with Go Deep Chem. So he is able to tack on to his pass block. And he's actually going to get his pass block, not pass black, his pass block up to a 98 with tier 3 of Go Deep Chem. His run block is 90, 97 impact block, which is phenomenal. 95 awareness. Card looks amazing. Looks really, 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 really good. Looks like one of the best centers in the game. Wish that run block was 91, but outside of that, the card looks really, really, really good. They released a punter as my controller goes on ahead and says you need to release some juice so I don't die here. 500K. He has focus kicker, and yep, let me charge this controller. All right, we should be good now. Just had to give my controller the Hugo Le Juice. 91 kick power. That's really all you need to know for a punter. That's pretty good, but there's other options with more kick power, but I'm sure those guys are obviously more expensive. But, I mean, 500K, I'm not sure how much Allen is going for. His price probably dropped maybe a little with Hecker. I think Hecker was even selling for around the same price. Hecker average price on mine is like 520, and this guy's 500. I mean, if you can save up and get Hecker for, you know, with less than 50K, you definitely want to get that. I mean, you definitely want to get Hecker with more pump power if he's in the same vicinity. 500K just seems a little too much since there's, you know, higher options of pump power. Next up, we have Goskowski. There's only one of him up. He does have focus kicker. He's one of the few options that has focus kicker. I think it's just him and Vinatieri, the only ones with focus kicker. There's not too many guys with focus kicker that's available. 93 kick power, so he does kick a little stronger than Vinatieri, who has 92 kick power with focus kicker. So that's really, really, really good. This card is going to be expensive. Any kicker with focus kicker usually is expensive. So you can look to pay a pretty penny for this guy. Yeah, that card's going to be very, very, very expensive. But he's one of the best kickers in the game. 93 kick power, he should be able to kick 56 yarders like no problem, with a nice slow kick meter for you too. Then we have Michael Bennett, who's the last card that was released. 92 strength, 94 tackle, 95 block shed, 92 power move, 86 finesse move, 93 play records. Unfortunate, he has a toughness chem. Card looks really, really, really good, but we all know that the flashbacks are, you know, they're a little bit better than what the veterans that were released. Let me know in the comment section down below which cards you like, which cards you guys are going to be targeting. Again, 500 likes, and I'll release that video of me opening all those flashback packs tonight. It's your boy Jess. We're going to go on ahead and be signing out. Peace!